Hey guys, what's up? This is Nyinstaller, owner of After Hours Mopar Performance in South Florida. Right now I'm demonstrating my 2013 Dodge Dart racetrack lighting features. My car specifically did not come with the racetrack light. The reason being was, one, they didn't have the racetrack in the color car that I wanted, and I would have had to pay extra to get it put on. Or two, I knew that for the added cost, I can make it myself. I can crack the lens open and do what I want, as well as do a little, trick, which most of you have seen in another video of mine. So here goes. Let me start it off. Okay, right now, nothing is illuminated. The entire system is dark. Now, what you're seeing is not normal for most people, because my lights are actually smoked into the car. They're actually paint matched to the car. So when they're off, it's kind of like nothing's there, which is pretty awesome. If you've seen the car up close, you'd be like, wow, that's pretty cool. Even the Dodge logo is paint matched, so it's all blended in pretty good. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take you to the front of the vehicle, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the parking lights only on. Okay, right now, reach in, turn the parking lights only on. Alright? Okay, there you go. Racetrack light, the entire left to right is illuminated. If you notice, there's no color difference between the side light and the actual racetrack light. And the third brake light is not illuminated. This is to show that the parking lights are the only thing on right now. There's nobody else in the vehicle doing anything stupid or trickery. So parking lights only on. But as you've seen in another one of my videos, if I go ahead and I turn the left turn signal on, now I'm probably shaking the camera and giving you guys a little sickness, but oh well. Turn the left turn signal on, come back to the rear, and this is something that most of you guys on the forums have seen already, even YouTube and whatnot. The about 12 inches on the lower portion of the racetrack light, they blink with the turn signals, or they alternate blink with turn signals. There's only one turn signal on, therefore only one side's blinking. The other side does exactly the same thing. Now, in my opinion, having as much awareness as possible is better for the person who may or may not be looking, who's driving behind you. So I can guarantee you there's no cop that will ever pull you over and say you have too much turn signals or your brake lights are too bright. Unless they're broken, that's a different story. But no one will ever pull you over and say, hey, your brake lights are too bright, or hey, your turn signals are, confusing people. If you can't tell from this video what my intention is, if you're driving in front of me, you probably shouldn't be driving. So anyway, that's it. That's the parking light feature with turn signal. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shut off the parking light, and I'm going to shut off the turn signal. Turn signal's off, parking light's off. Okay, I'll take you to the rear again. As you can see, nothing's on. Third brake light, nothing's on, everything's off. Right now, I'm going to make it real simple. All I'm going to do is I'm going to reach in, and I got a little hood prop here, and I'm going to go ahead and install it between the brake light, or the brake switch, and my seat, just kind of hold it in place so I can show you guys in the video. Alright, I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's a hood prop there. It's just pushing on the brake pedal. Take it to the rear, and there you go. Okay, everything's illuminated now. The only difference is, if you look from the left, and if you look from the side lights to the racetrack light, you'll see that it's actually a different brightness. That is to show, and look at the third brake light in the glass. You'll see that the only thing that's on right now is the brake lights. The entire system illuminates with both the brake lights and the parking lights. The only difference, as I said, is you can't change the brightness of the racetrack bulbs unless you add more bulbs. So here we go. It's hooked up to the brake lights, kind of something everybody's been asking for. It's actually real easy to do. You can change the entire function of the racetrack from parking lights to brake lights only, or you can do what I did, where it's brake lights and parking lights. Now, when I'm hitting the brakes, and this is what you see right now, the turn signals work just like they did with the parking lights. Only difference, I'm going to show you the other side just for, just because. Okay, as you can see, the brake lights are illuminated and the turn signals are working with the racetrack. Now, generally what will happen is, during the day, the racetrack, for my car, during the day, the racetrack lights will work with the brake lights only. Because I have auto headlights, the headlights will technically, during the day, be off. So whenever I hit the brake, the racetrack lights will go on. Whenever I'm at a turn signal or something, whichever way I'm going, the turn signal will illuminate as well. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'll just show you a little thing. If I go ahead and just pull the brake light only, but leave the turn signal still flashing, the entire system shuts off other than the turn signal itself. And the reason being is because the way I have the racetrack lights set up, they require a 12-volt input. In my situation, my 12-volt input is either the parking lights or the brake light. One or the other will illuminate the entire light. So there's my little quick demonstration of my 2013 Dodge Dart, my racetrack setup. Now this can be done, as far as the parking lights and the brake light feature, it can be done on the Chargers as well. I don't know exactly where the wires are located or things like that. I can look them up, but off the cuff, I don't know where they're located, so I won't have exact information. But if you want to know how to do this to your Dodge Dart or your Dodge Charger, just go ahead and Google my name. It's Nyinstaller, or go ahead and Google After Hours Mopar Performance. Drop us an email or drop me a PM on one of the many forums I'm located on, and I'll be sure and happy to assist you. Talk to you later, guys. Hope you liked it.